Greetings all, Fanny here for Scorpio's weekend message. Scorpio, I hope you guys had a good Memorial Day and you took some time off for yourself. Spirit, what is Scorpio's message today? You have self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. The journey to the healing of the inner child is an absolutely astounding, but also raw and heartbreaking journey, because to see your child's self and everything that it felt, everything that you felt in the lack, in not being seen, not being loved, not being heard, it's a difficult journey to find that you still deserve that you've always been deserving of that. But you find that you have to give it to yourself. So when you are doing the meditations, visualizations, or even dreaming, and you see that child version of yourself, give them all the love that you have always been worthy of. All the love that you have always needed. It has always come from you. And when you move forward with self-love, you have an incredible air of self-confidence, worth, and not so much ego or bravado, but value. You know you're amazing. You know what you deserve, and you know what you will not accept again. Because so many of us accept a love less than what we deserve because we don't believe something else is going to happen. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth School. You are a unique individual, and your path will not look like anyone else's. Your journey will not look like anyone else's because it's meant to be walked by you and you alone. And so when you're going through this self-discovery, I want you to stay present in this moment. Don't get too far ahead of yourself and thinking of what you can become. Look at who you are now, because that's what you can build on. That's what you can develop. That's who you can grow. Focus on who you are now and doing your best until you know better, and then do better. You can't blame yourself for knowing something you didn't know. It might have a painful realization, but hey, you know you're not going to touch that fence again because it's electrical. You know you're not going to stick your hand back in the water because it's hot. You're going to learn from these things, and it's going to be a painful experience. But first, we have to start moving. You have to start moving forward. It is stagnant, my dear. The energy that you are carrying, it is stuck within you, just sitting there, deep within your belly, resting on your shoulders, etched in the lines of your face, like an old rusty gate that simply won't open. But notice, my love, how easily the gate begins to work again when it is oiled and painted anew, awoken from its dormant position when it is simply moved again. You are no different, dear one. You too simply need to move. And it will take baby steps. It may not even make sense when you are beginning because you don't know exactly where you're going, but any movement is some movement. The stagnancy that you are in now and have been has to be shaken. I have 444 on my timer as the time that it is now. And I love seeing that because it's a synchronicity that's come up for me quite often. You also have 4 cards coming out for you. You have movement and change coming into you. And you have to be ready for these things because it's happening right now. And it's happening for you, not to you. So don't take a wounded ego mentality that everything happening around you is to tear you down. It's truly to build you up and make you the next most amazing version of the person that you already are. Have a beautiful day, Scorpio.